Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, football lovers. Good evening, lovers of sport. Good evening to all of y'all. I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are good. And I hope you guys are protected and wonderful. And I hope you guys are spending a great time with your loved ones. You understand? This is the last day of November. It is the last day of November 2023. We're approaching the last month of 2023. I hope you guys have achieved your resolutions. I hope you guys have achieved your goals. I hope you guys have been able to achieve some of those resolutions that you set out for at the beginning of the year. I hope you have achieved some of your goals that you set out for yourself to achieve this year. And I hope maybe you've made progress. You understand? Meaningful progress in terms of where you want to see yourself in the next year or two or three or decade or so. Right? So yeah, it's Thursday night football. It's Thursday night football. And when I say it's Thursday night football, what does that mean? Europa League action. Europa League action. So yeah, let's get to it, man. Already I can safely confirm to you that there are 4 clubs already that have safely booked their spot in the knockout stages of this season's Europa League. There are 4 clubs already that have booked their spot in the UEFA Europa League knockout stages, right? Which is obviously UEFA Conference League champions West Ham United of England, as well as Germany's SC Freiburg, and Atalanta of Italy, as well as Sporting Lisbon of Portugal. Those are the clubs that have already booked their ticket to the knockout stages of this season's UEFA Europa League. There are still other games that are taking place currently, but remember right now, I'm talking about the games that is basically a wrap for now. You understand? So all match day 5 of Group A and D has been wrapped up. You understand? We now know which teams are going through and which teams are staying behind, are not going through at all. Their European adventure has come to an end, unfortunately. So yeah, coming into this one, West Ham United only needed a point, to say the least, including Freiburg. Both clubs only needed a point just to, secure progression, just to make sure that they progress to the next round. Yes, West Ham United, the defending champions of the UEFA Conference League, coming into this one off a back of a 2-1 defeat to Olympiacos away, and they've also had in recent games they've had a steady run in the Premier League, which sees them climb up to 9th position, 9th in the Premier League table. So yeah, they've had a pretty up and down season. Remember, by that time when even David Moyes, there was so much pressure mounting on him, calling for his sacking, but he's managed to steady the ship, and the ship has been steadied quite briefly, because right now West Ham are now through for the first time, to the Europa League knockout stages after a late goal by Thomas Souček. In the 89th minute of the game. You understand? And he left it very late. He was found very great at the far post. He was found with a great cross. That was a great cross, to find Thomas Souček. That's his 3rd consecutive goal, in 3 games. You understand? He has scored now in 3 games in a row. Right now, 3 games running. And that's the winning goal. That's the goal that sends West Ham top of Group A, right? But yeah, they're not. But perhaps I think that will change, because remember the difference between West Ham United as well as SC Freiburg. SC Freiburg have a better goal difference compared to the Hammers. SC Freiburg have got 12 in terms of goal difference, right? West Ham is on 5 in terms of goals scored. So remember, goal difference is like goals scored versus goals conceded. So SC Freiburg has by far a better record in terms of their goal difference, right? And compared to West Ham United. But they both level on 12 points. They've won 4 out of 5 games, only losing 1. And unfortunately for Olympiacos of Greece, unfortunately for Baka Topola of Serbia, unfortunately their European adventure does come to an abrupt end. Let's go back to Germany. Let's head straight to Germany. SC Freiburg, Austrian SC Freiburg winning by 5 goals to nil. 5 goals to nil. I never saw that one coming myself because Olympiacos is a tough team. One of the most successful clubs in in the history of Greece football, and they've also done pretty well in European football as well. So it was a massive surprise for them to be well beaten in that manner, for them to be humiliated like that. Yeah, man, Austrian striker Michael Gregoritsch scored a hat-trick. Austrian striker Michael Gregoritsch scored a hat-trick, as well as Kylian Sildilia, French right back, and then Ritsu Doen, the Japanese midfielder, securing the 5-0 trashing of their Greek rivals, Olympiacos. You understand? So, yeah, man. I mean, it was a great game of football to watch, but, it was something that I wouldn't expect. I would expect a 50-50. I would expect a close game between both sides, but hey, the home side, SC Freiburg, had other ideas, and that was a great hat-trick, first half hat-trick by the Austrian striker Michael Gregoritsch. Great first half hat-trick by him, you understand? And the well-deserved man of the match performance by the Austrian, you understand? And it can only get better from here onwards. Let's head straight to Group D. Sporting Lisbon as well as Atlanta making it to the next round. You understand? Unfortunately for SK Sturm Graz of Austria and Poland's Rako. You understand? Unfortunately, I can't pronounce that long name. But yeah, Rako. They're both out. Their European adventure does come to an end. Yes, Atlanta and Sporting Lisbon, which was the pick of the group game. Great goal by Gianluca Scamacca, former West Ham striker, as well as also a great goal by also Marcus Edwards, the English midfielder, the brilliant English midfielder. That was a great game of football to also watch, man. To be honest with y'all, that was a great goal by, sometimes you watch a lot of these English players who are not playing in the Premier League, how they do so well in other leagues, especially at their young age. I mean, the boy is only he's only 23 years old, Marcus Edwards, jersey number 10 of Sporting Lisbon, only 23 years old. And you can see this guy has got a wonderful future. Wonderful future. And I'm not even going to speak about Gianluca Scamacca. I mean, that's the Italian now has scored 6 goals in all competitions so far this season. Yes, yeah, he didn't have a great spell at West Ham United, but look, he has had a great season so far. You understand? And I can tell you this is Italy's future golden boy. Yes, most might refer to perhaps Federico Chiesa, but I think this is Italy's golden boy in terms of number 9, in terms of the person who's going to really bag all those goals for the Nazzurri. His awareness, the fact that his finishing ability, his incredible ability to be at the right place at the right time, him being able to link up play, him being able to create opportunities for Atalanta is very incredible. Yes, he didn't really have a good spell at West Ham. Like I said, it was a failed spell, but the way he has been able to resurrect his career at Atlanta, back in his home country, Italy, has been astonishing, has been very incredible. And look, Sporting Lisbon as well as Atlanta, they're only separated by 3 points going into the last group game. So yeah, it's a matter of now who's going to win between the two clubs, right? Sporting Lisbon are in second position, as well as Atlanta are first, currently with 11 points. Atlanta, yes, fortunately, they've got a better goal difference, compared to their Portuguese counterparts. But yeah, if Sporting Lisbon are able to score more than win by 3 goals clear, and Atlanta lose their last game of the group stage campaign, then obviously the Portuguese giants will leapfrog their Italian counterparts into finishing as winners of Group D. The other teams that have been relegated, of course, is the Polish side, as well as Austria, the Austrian side, SK Sturm Graz. You understand? The game that took place between those two, the bottom of the two, in Group D obviously resulted in a 1-0 victory for the Polish side, which was a great goal by the Ecuadorian winger Joa Yabo Zamora. Born in Germany, Hamburg. He was born in Germany, Hamburg, managing to get the winning goal for the Polish Giants. So yeah, for more information, I'm also going to talk more about the other games that are currently taking place in the Europa League. So this, for now, is just a confirmation of, the end of match day 5 in Group A and Group D. So we'll be in touch pretty soon. Don't go anywhere. Stay tuned.